Many lead singers pass on without any real fanfare or acknowledgement. There may be instances you might have noticed that when some of your favorite musicians pass away, it doesn't always make the headlines. In this short video, we'll showcase some great talents that left us too soon without any real recognition. Starting with number 1, Dan Fogelberg. Many will remember Dan Fogelberg as the talented singer, songwriter, who was known for his string of hits in the late 70s and early 80s, but Dan had the ability to make you feel. It was songs like Longer from his 1979 album Phoenix album and songs like Same Old Lang Syne that would strike a chord with most. His music was popular, but not enough for MTV. There were times Dan felt he didn't fit in the box of MTV and what they were showcasing. He perceived their lack of interest in his music or image as frustrating. He once said, quote, "MTV didn't call. I guess I wasn't hip and groovy enough." The song Longer peaked at number 2 on the Billboard charts, so Dan didn't need MTV for leverage as his music spoke volumes. He would go on with other hits like Leader of the Band and Run for the Roses, but his diagnosis of prostate cancer in 2004 would change everything. December 16, 2007. Dan Fogelberg would succumb to the heartbreaking battle he would lose with the disease, passing away at 56 years old. Robert Palmer. Robert Palmer was an English singer-songwriter, best known for his solo hits in the late 70s and 80s that changed the way we looked at music videos. Known for songs like Addicted to Love and Bad Case of Loving You, Palmer's sound was not only distinct but soulful. His music could easily be described as a mix of blues, jazz, reggae, and rock. Robert Palmer received many awards in life, but it was his Grammys that put him in a category of his own. One he received in 1987 for Addicted to Love, that was for Best Male Vocal, and in 1989 he acquired a second Grammy for the big hit, Simply Irresistible. Palmer was also well known for his contributions to the supergroup Power Station, alongside members of Duran Duran, releasing hits like Some Like It Hot and a cover of T-Rex's Get It On. His passing would come as a shock to the world, as an unexpected heart attack while in Paris. The year was 2003 and he was only 54 years old. Paul Davis. Paul Davis was a singer-songwriter and keyboardist who gained fame in the 70s and 80s with his unique blend of pop, soul, and country music. Hailing from Meridian, Mississippi, Paul Davis enjoyed a solo career. He played in many Mississippi rock bands. One of those bands was Sick Soul Survivor and Endless Chain. Davis is best remembered for hits like I Go Crazy, Sweet Life, and Cool Night. His biggest success was 65 Love Affair, which charted at number 6, and he also enjoyed a second wave of success in the 80s with 2 country number 1 hits that included the song You're Still New to Me by Marie Osmond and I Won't Take Less Than Your Love by Tanya Tucker. Although Paul Davis was known for touring, much was cut short based on his fear of flying. He died from a heart attack on April 22, 2008, just one day after his 60th birthday at the Rush Davis Foundation Hospital in Meridian, Mississippi. Dan Seals, brother of Jim Seals from Seals and Crofts. Dan Seals was known for his successful career, both as a solo artist and part of the duo England Dan and John Ford Coley. Dan had an impressive 9 singles from 1976 to 1980, one of which included the popular I'd Really Love to See You Tonight. He achieved 11 number 1 hits on the country charts in the 80s, as he would later go on from the sound of soft rock to the sound of country music. Hits like Everything That Glitters Is Not Gold and I Will Be There were a few of the songs. Known also for the duet with Marie Osmond, Meet Me in Montana. Seals helped out vocally while bringing it to the number 1 spot on the Billboard Country Singles. Sadly, Dan Deals would pass away March 29, 2009, at the young age of 61. His battle with mantle cell lymphoma, despite treatments, would fail him. Seals died at his daughter's home in Nashville. Brad Delp. When it came to singers, Brad Delp wasn't just a successful vocalist of the rock band Boston, but also a skilled guitar player and keyboardist. Delp's soaring voice graced all of Boston's biggest hits, including More Than a Feeling, Peace of Mind, Foreplay, Long Time, and the number 1 hit, Amanda. When it came to power ballads, Amanda was the one song that catapulted Boston to the top in 1986. His contributions to the band's sound made him a key figure in classic rock. His solos were melodic and strong on every song. Tragically, Brad passed away on March 9, 2007 at 55. It was determined he had taken his own life by carbon monoxide poisoning at his home in Atkinson, New Hampshire. Delp's cause of death was widely reported, though the reasons behind it remain unclear and have been the subject of much speculation. These artists, while gone, left a lasting impact on the music world. Let us know which artist meant the most to you or your favorite songs by them by commenting below.